Alright, y'all. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle, where I deliver daily oracles for each zodiac sign. Not too long, not too drawn out, just a message to help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you view my channel. So, grand rising, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for viewing my channel. Thank you for all my A1 day ones. Thank you for those who just subscribed. Hey, Queen. Hey, King. Hey. Make sure y'all hit the like button, leave a comment. Thank you for those who watch the channel but haven't subscribed yet. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hey Queen, hey King, hey. And thank you for those who subscribe to the channel but unsubscribe from the channel. You can be led to the water, baby, but can't nobody make you drink it. At the end of the day, people probably telling you all your life. Need to make sure you take care of yourself. Need to set money back for hard time. Need to stop giving out more than you giving. Need to make sure you take care of them kids. Need to make sure you stop taking advantage of people, letting people take advantage of you. Need to forgive your past relationship, forgive your mom and your daddy, and guess what you do? What you want to do? Why? Because you're grown. But when you're grown and you're old enough and you know better, you should want to do what? Better. Exactly. And over here on my channel, that's what we make sure we do, baby. Self-love and self-care is not selfish when you're pouring into everybody else. Ain't no way you out here giving out 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90, or even 100%. And you're accepting the bare minimum. Make it make sense. Go within and do that healing. Acknowledge that pain, that trauma, that neglect issue, abandonment issue, trust issue, self-esteem issue, confidence issues, mama daddy issue, past relationship issue. Acknowledge it. Cry about it, yell about it, talk about it, fight about it, write it down, burn it. But do what you got to do to acknowledge it so you can start bringing in new. You cannot bring in new if you're not going in and releasing what no longer serve you. You're just going to continue to attract the same type of spirit, the same type of energy. Go within and do the healing. All right, so Aquarius, we got another deck, just as like the sassy oracle, but this gonna it's gonna be a deck as far as let's see what's really going on inside. What you might be hiding. So we're gonna get into the dark truth, honey. See what's up. Like I say, click at your own risk. It's just the truth, okay? Some might resonate, some might not resonate. But let's get into it. We're gonna always start off with this self-care message. Why? Because what's the name of the channel? Love yourself first. Make sure you tell a friend of a friend, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right. All right, so y'all know we always start off with the self-care message first. Let's get into it. Aquarius. Aquarius. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, I gotta order me another tripod too, cause baby. Alright, so a collective, y'all got born to stand out. You don't fit in, okay? You don't fit in. It says stand in your own power and be proud of your own self, okay? So be proud of your own individuality. So you were born to stand out. You weren't meant to be with the crowd. You weren't meant to be with everybody else. You was born to stand out. So stand out and enjoy your own individuality, okay? Collective. Aquarius singles, Aquarius singles, Aquarius singles, Aquarius singles. Aquarius singles, y'all need to go somewhere and meditate. Quiet your mind and let your soul speak. So it's answers that can be coming to you if you meditate or just quiet your mind. Go by the water. Go sit outside. Go to the park. Ground yourself so you can get the answers that you are seeking. Aquarius in a relationship. Aquarius in a relationship. It's saying that you're going to be receiving a gift. It says you are being asked to be open to receive. Excuse me, y'all. Universal gifts. This could come in the form of love, money, compliments, or healing energy. The universe wisdom. It says, know that you are worthy of these gifts and open up to them. So you need to open up to the gift that's being sent to you. You lied. It was in them. Okay. All right. So those in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship, it's telling you to change a bad habit. Kill any bad habits, drinking, overthinking, or anything else that's not serving you. So it's time for you to start killing these bad habits. Aquarius that's in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship. Okay. And as a collective, it says give less F's. The less you give a F, the happier you'll be. So the more you stay in your lane, mind your own business, let people do what they do, the happier you'll be. Okay? Let them show you who they are. And once they show you, it's up to you after that. All right, so let's get to the music. Cue the music, DJ. Cue the music. All right. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius single. What is that? Aquarius single. What's the deep dark truth? Aquarius. What the heck going on? Aquarius single. All right. Aquarius single. Aquarius single. Oh, Aquarius single. Y'all got a lot going on. Hold on. Jeez. Okay, Aquarius single. Damn. I just need one more. Okay. Alright, y'all. Said if you let it, you should let go. Oh, we switch up like the season. Think they too loud, they gonna get me. Alright, so as a collective, it's saying that y'all still waiting on the sign. Y'all really impatient. Y'all feel like the divine is silent. Y'all having doubts. But like I say, it's telling you that you are born to stand out. Enjoy being your own individual self. And also you need to go through meditation or to seek the answers you are seeking. You got to cut off some bad habits, and you got to be open to receiving certain gifts that are about to come in for you. So singles, let's see what it say. What you got going on? Mm. Okay, singles. So it's saying that you out here shopping to feel something. So you feel emptiness. You be escaping things. So you just be out spending your money. We need you to work on that, okay? We don't need you just out here spending money just because you feel emptiness, just because it's going to make you feel better, just so it can make you feel something. We need you to stop that. All right? It's also saying that you out here over explaining everything, your anxiety, your insecurities. You are rambling when it come down to talking about certain things. So you shopping to feel good. You out here over explaining things. Not much need to be explained. Once you say what you say, mean what you say, and let it be at that. It's also saying that some of y'all opened y'all third eye and saw a email. So it got you in a conflict now because you right here and open your third eye. Now you seeing things you don't want to see. It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you what happened. Which is why you out here over explaining yourself or just over explaining yourself to people in general. But it's like, oh, you don't open that third eye. It got you overstimulated in public. You sensitive to noise. You be panicking. You like, oh my goodness, let me hurry up and get up out of here. Too much going on. And it's also saying that you out here pretending like you like people. People pleasing and stuff. When you don't really fuck with nobody. Why you out here doing that? So you out here trying to act like you like people. That's why you out here over explaining. Cause you didn't open your third eye. You overstimulated in public now. Too much going on. You saying too much. You hearing too much. You like, oh, yeah, this too much for me. This too much. So you probably shopping online. Like, I ain't finna be going out. It's also telling you that you started falling for red flags. Ignoring the warning signs. Ignoring the drama. We need you to stop that. What are you doing? But it will be an enlightenment coming in for you. It's going to be about 4 hours. So it's going to be a reality check that's going to be coming in for you, Aquarius singer. Like I say, you need to go through meditation. Because while you out here pretending, trying to people please and open your third eye up and around here shopping online to make yourself feel something, because you're too busy overstimulated in public and falling for all these red flags that you see is red flags. It's like, okay, we're going to go ahead and give you this answer that you're looking for, but you got to go into meditation. You gotta get grounded. You gotta get quiet. Because the enlightenment gonna come in for you. It's gonna be about 4 hours. Because you're gonna get a reality check on the shit that you've been doing. Okay? So that's the dark truth that y'all out here hiding. Out here hiding like you all people friendly and ain't really people friendly. Stop playing. Out here acting like you really mess with people. You don't really mess with people. Out here over explaining yourself. For what? For what? All right, so those in a relationship. Now, some of y'all done got into a relationship and maybe you moved too fast, baby. Maybe you moved too fast. And it's saying that you out here crying over a situationship. So you was emotionally invested in some type of situationship before you got into whatever you got into. And it's saying that you still crying over there, looking at old messages. You know, emotionally invested, feeling rejected. But how you feeling rejected and you with somebody else? How is you in something and you still crying over a situationship? Or maybe this is a situationship and it's complicated as far as how things be going. But it's like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. But I think it's somebody else that you probably got into a relationship with. You didn't have closure because they say it wasn't closure. It wasn't closure. open-ended, unanswered, emotionally hung over. So yeah, it wasn't closure. You didn't get the closure that you were looking for, or this person didn't get the closure that they were looking for. And now you win something, you like, oh, it's complicated. It's complicated. Now I mean I have got over them, but you know the type of situation we got going on, what we doing or whatever, it's just complicated. It's complicated because there wasn't no closure there. You ain't really say what you need to say. It's also saying that you mm-mm. It's also saying that you out here saying it's you out here calling it a phase. So you like, oh, it's just a phase. It's just something I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna get it together. It's gonna get together. It's the phase. And you said that like 5 years ago. How long this phase supposed to start? Like how long this phase supposed to end for you? When you gonna get over this? When you gonna do the proper healing that you need to do from this? Because this was 5 years ago and you still going through the same phase. You still out here saying yes when you mean hell no. Okay? You still out here saying yes when you mean hell no. Sure, sounds great. No, it don't sound great. You ain't trying to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be doing what you're doing. Or you don't want to be involved with what you involved in. You know, you don't want to do that. It's also saying that, you know, at night you be overthinking. It's the overthinking habit. Your thoughts are racing. You have insomnia. You know, you just thinking, just up at night. Up at night, crying over a situation, thinking about this closure that you didn't get, calling the phase as far as you going through. I'm gonna get over it. I mean, you know, if you're doing the actual work that you need to be doing in order to get over a situation or in order to do the healing from the situation, you're gonna get there. Okay, you're gonna get there. But right now, you are feeling drained. You are constantly exhausted because you up at night thinking. You up at night just trying to figure out how I'm gonna get out of this phase. How I'm gonna get out of this phase. How I'm gonna get out of this overthinking at night. How I'm gonna get out of this resentment that I'm going through, this self-betrayal that I'm going through. How I'm gonna get out of this crying over this situation that was the past. I can't believe it didn't work out. How I'm gonna get over this? It wasn't closure. You know, I still got things I want to say. I still got things that need to be said. I still got things that need to be. You just up thinking. And then it's saying that you out here, like I said, crying over a situation, but you like tears. What tears? No, I'm a boss. Bosses don't cry. Queens don't cry. Kings don't cry. Um, yeah, you emotionally leaked out. You're in denial, and you need to do the healing. Acknowledge those feelings. If you want the closure, get the closure. So you can stop all this overthinking. Because right now, even your spirit guys are quitting. They like, baby, we about to let you go, cause we about to, bro, we about to, bro. Come on, bro. What we doing? When we gonna do the work? When we gonna do the healing? When we gonna acknowledge what we need to acknowledge so we can hear from? Because you got to acknowledge it. Cry about it, fight about it, write about it, talk about it, do what you gotta do to acknowledge it so you can start the healing. But you can't start no healing if you over here calling it a phase. If you over here saying, yes, I'm okay, but you are really not okay. If you out here crying, but you like, nah, I'm a G. I'm a bad B. I'm a player. I ain't, yeah, cried out player. It happened. Cried out player. It happened. It's complicated. Like you said, it's complicated. You thought it was more than what it was gonna be, but it ain't. So now it's complicated. And you gotta get out of this phase. You gotta get out of this cycle that you in. So you can stop being up at night. Stop saying yes to things you don't want to say yes to. Get your rest. Start feeling your emotions and stop faking it. The spirit guys, they about to quit on you in a minute now. Wait a minute. Either you want to heal or you don't want to heal. Either you want to acknowledge this pain, this trauma, the abandonment issue, the self-esteem issue, the confidence issue, the mama daddy. Either you want to acknowledge it or you want to keep going through this cycle, this circle. Be open to receiving the gifts. Be open to receiving the gifts, but you can't receive if you're still holding on to certain past things. Okay. Now, those that's in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship, okay, so okay, so some of y'all got into a situationship or a marriage or, like I say, a long-term situationship where you thought it was a vibe. But it wasn't a vibe. It was just red flags. It was fantasies. It was false hope. False hope, baby. It was false hope. It wasn't even it. It was false hope, and it's becoming too much for you. It's becoming too much for you. You overstimulating. You always panicking. Your mental is overloaded. It's like, wait, how did I not see this? But you did see it. You thought it was a vibe. Now you got to sit in it. Or now you got to figure out what you're going to do. Are you going to choose you, or are you going to continue to do this right here? Because it's saying that you scrolling instead of doing the healing. You all up at night scrolling instead of doing the healing. Got the healing book, got the crystals, got your schedule organized how you need to do it, got your journal and all that, but you scrolling instead of doing the healing. How you trying to heal, but you scrolling? You gotta make that time for yourself. Self-love, self-care. It's not selfish when you point it to everybody else. Cause right now you be feeling like, you know, I was invited, like you was invited somewhere, but you wasn't wanted. So invited but not wanted. Emotionally distanced. So whatever this is, the situation is, it's an emotionally distance up in there. Because it's like, damn, do you still want to be here? Do you still want to have this? Do you still want to continue with this? Like, this is becoming too much for me. Maybe we moved too fast. Maybe I should have saw what I needed to see. But like I tell y'all everything all the time, people don't come in perfect. When they're willing to do the work, that's when you'll see if they're willing to, you know, go through the trials and tribulations with you. But if you sound like a broken record and continue to say the same thing, and nothing is changing, then you already know your answer. Stop playing. Because whenever you send out any type of text message or communication, you don't get the answer that you be looking for. It leave you confused. It leave you confused. And you're like, what the hell? What are we doing? And it's also saying that you treating drama as therapy. So chaos addiction. So you out here treating drama, or out here treating as far as like a motherfucker acting a fool, or a person treating you a certain type of way, or talking to you a certain type of way, or just looking at stuff on TikTok, internet, Facebook, or whatever, and you treating like it's therapy for you when you need to stop all this scrolling and start doing this healing, because your soul has left the meeting. Your soul has disconnected. It has disconnected because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not acknowledging the pain, the trauma, the hurt, the neglect issue. You're not acknowledging any of that. You're not putting yourself first. You still picking other people over you. It's time for you to release these bad habits and these people that don't need to be in your energy. You thought it was a vibe. It's not a vibe no more. It's becoming too much for you. Where it's causing you to have to do more healing because you study staying in something too long, or you stand in a situation. It could be work, family, relationship, marriage. You know it. You know your situation. You scrolling instead of doing the healing. You feeling like you was invited, but you feeling that you not even wanted. You getting confused when you asking for certain type of clarity and they ain't giving it to you. So you out here scrolling and treating drama as a therapy. And it's like, no, put all that aside and do this healing that you need to be doing, okay? All right, Aquarius. Like I say, click at your own risk, feel how you feel at the end of the day. It's the message. I'm just a message. Don't shoot me. But in through the nose, out through the mouth. Get it. I